Today we're going to look at the foxtail fern as we explore different landscape plants that can be used in or around the home. Foxtail fern, sometimes known as an asparagus fern or a Myers fern, is an evergreen perennial plant. It has somewhat of a fern texture, but contrary to belief, foxtail fern is not actually a fern. It's a member of the lily family and is native to parts of South Africa. Plant forms needle-like leaves in the shape of a tail, which hence the name foxtail fern. Unlike most ferns, they prefer to be planted in sunlight. They don't do well in full shade. They can handle some part shade. They'll thrive in indirect light, and in most instances we find that they do really well in full sun. The foxtail fern does produce very small flowers and small red berries. They grow well in slightly acidic to neutral soil, which does really well for our zone 9A. It prefers regular watering, likes to be dry in between waterings, and really truthfully it can handle almost any condition and pop back. They are susceptible to a freeze, but because it grows like a lily from a bulb, you can typically cut it back at the base if it freezes back, and it will grow back no problem. They're easy to care for. You can prune them very simply. Like I said, if they freeze back, you can just prune them off at the base and they'll come back from the root. General maintenance, you're just going to prune off dead fronds or foliage like this. Sometimes they'll just pull right out, but you just clip them down at the base. And that's really all you need to do for maintenance. Other than regular fertilizing, we usually recommend once a quarter with a quality organic fertilizer. Foxtails are a great addition to any landscape. They add a different textural element to your landscape and your property. Some color difference with that kind of neon light green foliage. They do really well in a landscape bed, in a container. They could even thrive somewhat indoors with indirect light, but they make a great addition to your property and are generally low maintenance.